This is Exploring with Emma Stu.
Amen.
And I'm Stu.
And today we've returned back to Shotley yet again to explore the Martello Towers. The Martello Towers are small defensive forts that were built across the British Empire during the early 19th century to help protect against the threat from Napoleon. 103 Martello Towers were built, mostly on the most vulnerable easterly stretch of the English coast. They ranged from 9 to 12 metres high, with cannonball-resistant walls up to 3 metres thick, and typically held a garrison of 1 officer and 15 to 25 men. They had 2 internal floors. The lower floor was used for housing supplies and a gunpowder store, with the first floor used as the quarters for the soldiers, and the very top of the roof provided a platform for a single heavy artillery piece. The effectiveness of Britain's Martello Towers was never actually tested in combat because Napoleon never actually managed to invade Great Britain, but they had their uses in becoming very effective in preventing smuggling along the British coast. Today, unfortunately, many have been demolished, with their stones reused for other buildings. Some, however, are still standing and have been restored as museums, galleries and private residences.
Pretty impressive.
We've made it into one of them, the north one, but these were converted at some point into water towers as well, so they look a little bit different, but we've never done a Martello tower.
Ever, so this is our first time. But we will show you how dangerous it was to get into this place, and I will suggest if you do come here, if you do find the location, really be cautious with it.
But
okay.
We'll show you around. Like I said, it's quite impressive. It's reasonably untouched, isn't it?
Reasonably until recently.
Yes.
Which we won't show you some of the graffiti that's been put on the walls because some people might find it offensive even if we record it, so we're not going to do that.
It's a real shame because up until recently there wouldn't have been any graffiti in this. So.
No, exactly.
Oh well, happens, doesn't it?
Okay then, we'll take you around. Right, okay, as you can see, that's the doorway that we just came in from. As for people that know about Martello Towers, they would have been around about 10 feet off the ground.
Well, that
something like
was,
that.
Yeah,
about 10 feet off the ground because they would never have a floor entrance because if we was invaded, it would have been quite easy to get in on the floor.
Well, like I said, these are early 19th century.
Exactly. This area here is all concrete.
Yes.
This bit.
Underneath our feet.
Yeah, is another storage room.
Some storage rooms, but
which I will show you when I'm over by the door because you can't see it from here. But this is another. This is like just down underneath there, which is actually really cool.
It's like fireplaces or something.
Yeah, it looks like fireplaces.
So these, from what I can understand, the bottom level was generally used for storage.
Yes.
I suppose of like, the shells and stuff, I guess.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, obviously it's Napoleonic, isn't it? But
yeah, of course it is. But as you can see through this bit, just here, this would have led you upstairs to the next part, but it's been bricked up, and also so has that one.
So the spiral staircase would have gone all the way around.
All the way around the outside of this.
Inside the walls, basically.
Yeah. Which is pretty incredible, actually. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's like the would they call these ceilings?
It's like vaulted, isn't it?
Vaulted ceilings, yeah. Love them, absolutely love them. But if I take you out here, just over here, this is obviously been bricked up, but it will. If you can't really see it, but it overlooks. There you go. You can see it. It overlooks Harwich and Felixstowe, so you can sort of see why these were put here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to look out the other window. If we come this way. So we've got to be really careful down there. Looks like we've had birds nesting, which is cool. And yeah, you can't really see, you can just see it through the trees there.
If you pop your head out, you can around the corner. The river.
Oh yeah, there you go, look at that. See the big old ships there and everything. It's pretty amazing. Obviously all this area here would have been completely and utterly different back in the day. This is impressive, this is so cool. And I do find this absolutely incredible, these sort of places. But you can see the birds have been nesting in here and everything.
Still fairly well preserved.
If you can just see there, that's the beginning of a room, just there, just down here. And then someone's attempted to make a a ramp to get back up where they've gone down there. We won't be going down there because
we're not stupid.
We're not silly. No, exactly. All right then. Well, we'll give you a little. I mean, we can't do much on these, but it's cool anyway,
yeah,
isn't it?
And they're all built pretty much the same as this.
But we've never been in one.
But we've never, no, because most of them are museums or the holiday homes, or,
Yeah.
and you can't get in them.
No.
There's not many that have just been left to rot like this.
No.
Which people can still explore if you're careful. So yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah. But as I said, some of the graffiti in here for recent events that have been happening is offensive, and we will not be showing that, and that's why I'm avoiding it. It's beyond that wall just there. So. But apparently this is the end to 2020. So that's pretty cool.
It feels like it.
It's the end, so yeah, exactly. All right then, well, we're going to attempt to get outside again because there's a lot more to explore on this Martello tower. So, right, give it another little quick look round.
And we'll see you soon.
And we'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, you can just see down there, that's where like the storage rooms are. It's a little bit faded. And this is the other side. I will not be showing you what's on that wall, as I said earlier. But this is the other side. Very impressive. And Emma's just across here, doing a.
I'm trying my best to get some pictures.
Doing a Spider-Man.
It's not the easiest place to photograph, really.
No, not at all. All right then, I'm going to show you where the drop is outside. Out here is the lift up. This is where a ladder would have been. Well, obviously the ladder's now been taken down, and you have to sort of clamber up. It's about 10 feet, as we said before. So yeah, and this would have had a bolt for the ladder, scoop here. But we're going to do the outside of it. But as you can see, this was turned into a water tower. So these are the pipes coming down, and there's a few little outbuildings here and just over here. So yeah, okay, we'll see you in a second. Right, okay, we've just come out of the tower.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
That was really cool, yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah, definitely worth the hassle.
Yeah, but I'm going to quickly show you the drop for going up the ladder, and then I'm going to show you where we're going to be going next.
And if you're wondering what these are, behind us there's a couple of these.
Yeah, this is a fuse room. Behind is a electric generator pump room.
Yeah.
And the one over there we haven't got a clue about.
Yeah, obviously to do with the water tower.
Yeah. So.
Just if you were wondering.
Yeah. So we're going to quickly show you. Okay. See, now that was the drop. That was the front door.
Well,
basically. Yeah, the front door. A ladder would have came down here, which is interesting. These are all the pipes. That's what we were saying towards the water tower. I'll show you up there. Oh, I just heard a couple of our subscribers saying, "Are we going to go up there?" Of course we are. We're going to be going up this.
Now, obviously, this water tower is a later addition, but it's still very old, probably Victorian.
So,
definitely not near. What's the word?
Napoleonic, maybe.
I was about to say
yeah, it might be that. Neapolitan. Yeah, she said Neapolitan last time. I said, what? I don't really fancy any ice cream right now. But so yeah.
Can't come all this way and not at least try and get up to whatever that hatchway, doorway.
Yeah.
Up there.
We're going to go and have a look.
Poor old Stu with his slight fear of heights.
Yeah.
I'm going to drag him up there as usual.
So we're going to go up there now. So
if you get up there, we'll meet you up there.
So we'll see you in a second.
Alright, so I've just climbed up the ladder. Stu kind of climbed up the ladder as well, but decided not to bother climbing up the second bit because, to be honest with you, there's not too much to see. But I'm going to turn the camera around and I will show you basically what I can see. I mean, I'm a bit wobbly because we're high up here. We don't know how safe it is. But yeah, I'll turn you around and I'll show you. Right, so I've just come up this ladder, and then obviously that one there, Stu's back down now. And there's this tiny little doorway here, which I don't think Stu would have made it through very easily. Oh, it's even difficult for me with my bag on. Right, but yeah, this is basically what's in it. A great big tank. I mean, I'm assuming that they adapted again the Martello tower at the top here for the water tower. I mean, up here, look, on top of obviously this, right on the very top, and I am not going up there, is the big metal water tank that you can see. Some pipes and stuff. The old original doors. I don't know if they're bricks at the top. They're a slightly late addition to the 19th century, but there's a very rusty ladder there. I'm not going down it. Again, there's nothing to see, just a big water tank. But anyway, so yeah, that was inside this water tower. I'm not sure whether it was worth the nerves of coming up here or not, but I thought I'd show you anyway. So I'm going to get back down now, and we'll show you some pictures, I guess, of the outside. We hope that you liked the Martello Tower.
Yeah, we did
Straight
that.
water tower we've just climbed up.
Yeah, and obviously the drone footage that we've also put into the area.
Because this is, I think this ends our adventures of Shotley Point at HMS Ganges here. We've done a few videos now.
So we wanted to end on a finale, so we've done some...
come back to the battery here.
Yeah, just
because we loved it, didn't we?
Yeah, we loved it, and I thought it'd be a nice end to the videos.
Got the footage we finally wanted.
Yeah, so... But so this is the end of this these explores. So we hope you enjoyed it.
Yes. Well, thanks for watching.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
And we'll catch you.
All right.
Bye bye.